guys, my name is Cynthia and this is my first YouTube channel ever, so I don't really know how this works or how to make my channel look pretty. So if you guys know and want to help me out, could you like comment or send me a message or something telling me how to do it. I was thinking, what would I do with the channel, what would I put in it, and I thought I love reading, so why not review books? I don't know why anyone would watch it, I mean, unless you read books and you like reading reviews of books. Basically what I'm going to do on this channel is if I've read a book and I loved it, or even if I didn't like it, I'm going to review it and talk about it, how bad it was, the characters, how good it was. Yeah, so I'm just going to start off by saying my favourite series ever and favourite author is Cassandra Clare, and she's written these books called The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, City of Ashes. I don't know if you've heard of them, but City of Bones is getting turned into a movie. August 23rd, I'm so excited. And she's also written this other series called The Infernal Devices. And the other day, the last book in the trilogy came out, and it's called Clockwork Princess. This is it. And so I was just gonna review it, and I was just gonna talk about it and, you know, talk about the characters and everything. So what I think is that if you haven't read this book, then I don't know what you're doing with your life, because she's so good, and if you love reading, I think you should read this. Just read it, it's so good. You will laugh, you will cry, you will enjoy it so much. It's like there's so much humour in it. The way she writes her characters is just amazing. And just before any of you keep watching the video, if you haven't read it, don't watch the video, because I'm gonna be saying all these spoilers that you don't want to know if you haven't read the book. So just go and read the book. I swear to God, you will love it. Just read it. It's right there. And if you've got it sitting at home, it's just there, and you don't want to read it because it's maybe too big, even though it's not big, but you don't want to read it, just pick it up, start it, and you will be hooked. Seriously, just start. The first one is called Clockwork Angel, then Clockwork Prince, and then Clockwork Princess. And if you want to read the Mortal Instruments series, the first one's called City of Bones. So just run out, get it, and read it, and you'll not regret it. And if you have read it, then tell me what you thought about it in the comments. So basically, when I got the book, I just started reading straight away. Well, when I got home straight away, and holy crap. Now it's over and I don't know what to do with my life. Why is it over? Oh my God. Like seriously, when I finished the book, I was like, what? No, what? No. Oh my God. No. 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 Yeah, so like I said, heartbroken. I mean, it's the end of a trilogy. Like, it's basically the end of an era. I don't even know. And I really thought she was going to kill Jem. So I kind of was expecting it, but I kind of wasn't. And the way he died, and the whole parabody thing with Will and Jem in the room, and he not wanting to leave him to save Tessa because he needed to stay with his parabody, because it was just all so heartbreaking. Parts when Tessa was like, what, you don't think I can fight? And Jem's like, well, not in a wedding dress. For what it's worth, I don't think Will could fight either. Will could fight in that dress either. And then Will was like, perhaps, I'm pretty sure I'll make a radiant bride, and then burst out laughing. It was so funny. The relationship between Cecily and, I don't know, Cecily, I don't know how to say it, but I'm going with Cecily. Bridget was such a good character. I mean, I really wish Cassie went more into her and more into her character, and so we could know more about her. Maybe she'll do it in the next series that she's doing. But the way her badassery, like when she was kicking butt with the automaton things, why haven't we heard more about you? Just all we hear is her stupid songs. But she seemed like she would be a good character to get into depth with. When they said Jem died, in that whole scene when Will thought he had died because he felt it, and his wound on his heart was like ripping and pulling out of him. The scene was so well written. It was pulling out of him. I was crying. I was in tears. He thought he was dead, and it was horrible that Jem couldn't even tell them that he wasn't dead. And then when Tessa finds out that he's actually alive, when they were fighting the automatons, and he pulls his hood back, and she's like, all the air rushed out of Tessa's lungs in a single instant. The silent brother was Jem. I was, what the hell, oh my god. And Will got it on, and then when they woke up and they were naked and Magnus walks in and he's like, wow, this is unexpected. I literally thought it was Mormon, and then they said it was Magnus and I was like, it was funny. And then how Will trying to cover Tessa and he couldn't. Tell me guys, tell me what your favourite scene was in the book. Tell me what your favourite scene was in the book. The family tree at the back, I mean, I didn't even see it at first. So basically, it goes William Herondale married Tessa Gray and they had 2 children, James Herondale. How cute was that? They named him James. That tugged at my heart. And Lucy Herondale. And she married a Blackthorn. I guess that's where the whole Julian Blackthorn, is it, from Dark Artifices comes in. And James Herondale married Cordelia Carstairs. I mean, he married, so that means that Jace is basically related to Jem and Will. Oh my god, I did not see that. And Cecilia married Gabriel, and they had 2 kids. And Gideon married Sophie, and they had 3 kids. It's just, oh, it's cute. And the epilogue, when Tessa was thinking back on the life that she had with Will and then how he died, it was really touching. And then how Jem managed to become mortal again. I mean, apparently you do age when you're a silent brother, but you age really slowly. So, because I guess that's why Tessa thought he looked older, because when he turned into a silent brother, he was like 17, I think it was, or 18. And so he probably looked about 20-ish or something. He probably looked about 20-ish then, which is really weird. But so, and if that took place in 2008, which means maybe in City of Heavenly Fire, Isabel, Alec and Simon and that, they can like help find Jem the cure. Yes. Holy shit. I love it. And the whole Shadowhunter thing, I mean, if you think about it, people would think, oh, Shadowhunter, what's that? And then it's like, it's not as weird as it sounds, okay? It's actually really cool, so stop judging. Oh my god. Oh. Because whenever someone asks me, oh, what do you, I'm just reading like this in class. I'm literally reading like this in class. And they're like, oh, what are you reading? Clockwork Princess? And I'm like, stop saying it in the judgy tone. Oh my god, it's actually really good. And they're like, what is it about? Vampires and werewolves? And I'm like, kind of. And then they just walk away and it's like, no, Twilight ruins everything. But I am trying to get as many people to read City of Bones before the movie comes out. So tell me what you guys thought about the book, and just tell me if you thought it was good, and if you like this video, then subscribe, and please tell me and give me suggestions for what to read. Like, I would love to read anything you guys suggest. And if you think it's really good, I probably will read it. If you just suggest books, I will read it. I swear I will read it. Just send them all. Keep coming. I will. Tell me what you thought about the video, and if you want me to do more, I will. Otherwise I probably won't. But yeah, just please like it, share it, comment. Thank you, I love you. Mwah.